Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Last time, I think right, gosh. Last time we were, killed by a scarecrow a number of times. And now it's time to pick a tenant for the last vacant storefront. Of course. First place is 10 Things I Had About You. Ertnum's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine. From my restaurant days, he makes good loaf. Le Table Enchante. Honestly, Bakery. He has association with Charles. We like Charles. Bakery. Get him moved in. That's the last of the available spots. You look around. Look around for someone to place the doll-sized chemistry set and decide to put it on your desk. That's a good solution. Put the model oil pump on your shelf. It continues to belch out nasty black smoke. It's probably fine. You put the music box on your taconche shelf, frightening all of the other taconches. Awesome. The students frolicking happily in the bird bath. Oh, I'm happy. It's your crafting desk. Oh, that's fun. Potions. That's fun. It's a little tentacle buddy. I can't remember if we actually have, what should we call it? If we gave... No, we did. Okay, I couldn't remember if we gave Dan all of our ingredients. Because it's been a minute since... got through the other door, but whatever. It's been a minute since I played this, because I played this quite early when I recorded last time, early in the week, and now it's very late in the week on the following week, so... Yeah. That farm stuff was wild, eh? Get some sleep. Not just the farm stuff, that uncursing was surreal. It's a good thing your bed isn't like this is the waking world. Yeah, no shit. Cheap. It's your grade school lunch gentleman is levitating behind this counter. Talk to him. He glares at you like he did in real life. So what's for lunch today? Sure. Yuck, it's pan-fried witch knuckles. See what else is there. Vegan mummy stomachs. Melted demon stomachs. Whipped zombie lungs. No! So the Nightmare Man. Clock whose time is running out. The symbolism here is anybody's guess. Oh gosh. You. Geez, Terrence sure is agitated about being in the stream. A chicken! Damn, you must be more scared of chickens than real life. Oh, fun. Oh, this is actually pretty scary. Nice work, brain. You, me! Get the hell out of here, I'm busy. Wait, are you the real you talking to me in my dream, or am I making up a dream version of you? I don't have time for this vaudeville scram. Sheesh, what a grouch. She's done talking. Doorway back to the horrors of the waking world. Better than these. The Nightmare Man. I hate him. Tickle Botanical Buddy. Fairy Fisticuffs, because that gives us... As you leave your room, you notice a letter opener stabbed into the door, pinning a piece of shaper. A sheet of paper to it. Hey Jessica, what's this document knifed to my door? I didn't look, figure it wasn't any of my business. You didn't see anyone come into this room and try to murder my bedroom door with a letter opener? I was busy. Great. A letter opener. Of all common household objects, the letter opener has the largest gulf between how sinister it looks and how mind-numbingly boring its intended use is. An income tax past due notice? Dear SkylaWuzHere, a recent audit of your last tax return shows that you have an outstanding payment due of 13. Meat. Please settle the balance owed at your earliest convenience. Otherwise, penalties and interest will be assessed at a rate that most people find very surprising and will continue to be assessed repeatedly at short intervals. Taxes to the shadow government? Is that a joke? Even when the government is corrupted by shadows and mostly spends your tax money on evil, you still have to pay taxes. Even evil potholes need to get fixed. I only owe 13 meat. Well, meat's meat. Fine, where do I go to pay this? The IRS office is in Government Valley. Where's that? Down the coast a ways. It's the nexus of all things red tape related before things start to get weird. People don't go there much anymore, unless they absolutely have to, like you do. Yeah, to fix this bureaucratic nonsense that is almost certainly a trap. Definitely a trap. But you have to go anyway, and that isn't the only reason why. You found another artifact, huh? Kinda. What do you mean, kinda? Well, it wasn't there yesterday, and it's too, I don't know, big, powerful, strange to just be a regular artifact. I picked the dial on the detectatron. Oh, boy. Yeah, jeez. Yeah. Well, how do I get there? Hang on, I got a map here somewhere. What? A map? Is it a real map? She glares at he... is it a real map or just another one of the vast array of non-map things you keep referring to as maps? She glares at you and shoves an honest-to-goodness, according to Hoyle, a map into your hand. Map of Government Valley. Wow, Jessica, this is a real break for you. A real map. Wow. Hi, Charles. Hi, Calliope. So, one thing I do want to say before we move on is I'm thinking that, since we're getting to, like, the end of the game, I'm thinking that what I want to do is save the side quests for, like, a stream or something, instead of just doing them all in, like, a single video or something, because we've been doing this a lot, like, this game has lasted a long time, and I'd like to move on, and so I think, I'm gonna do them all in, like, a stream after we finish this. If I can go back and do stuff, I'll go back and do, like, clear a bunch of the side quests off in a stream. I don't think I'll be able to get everything, but I'll be able to do something. Oh yeah, let's go to Bertram's Bakery, though. Must be Bertram. Are you Hi, are you Bertram? I'm SkylaWuzHere, a friend of Charles. Well, heck, call me Bert. Please his punch to meet you, SkylaWuzHere, and your friend Charles is a friend of mine. In fact, I'll give you the friend discount. Well, really? Just assume all my prices would be 10% higher if we were friends. Great, what's for sale? Scarlet Pumpernickel. Bert knows it's Pimpernel, but he doesn't care. Actually, hot and cold armor stuff is useful. Buy a perfect slice of toast. Great. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the lock. Unlock Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete's a key customer, but you've never met a Pete you couldn't sneak. If turning the key in the lock is nothing, then what happens if you put it in and just leave it? That's seriously it. Alright. Methapon. Labyrinth of Methapon is not so difficult, really? Okay. We need 8 muscle. I think I could probably get fire equipment. Vilax. Takes everything you've got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Vilax falls to you in this contest of raw strength. Cast iron head gives you a nod, respect between gladiators. All 3 heads are now unlocked. Open the door. Okay. Let me put my macaroni back on. A plaque has gone green with age. Today we celebrate our opening and Securibus Building and Loan at Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Integrity, security, excellence, a corporate value for each head of the dog. There's no visible means of opening this monster vault door. Kick it. Ow. Punch it. Ouch. Shoot it. Tie the vault to a car door and drive down the street. That did not go as planned. Open it, who knows? Great. Stand by the cash register. You fantasize about what it would be like. What it would be like to have a service job instead of whatever job you do currently. Freelance and cursing. Oh, that's right. Open the cash register. Force the drawer open. This was from doing so triggers the bank alarm. That's what I was trying to do. Turn off the lamp. Meat lies. The drawer files taken. The bankers. No wonder the banks are collapsing as this is all the gone to tell. Stand solidly still. Well, staying stoically stationary. Great. Well, we can't do that. Oops. So, I guess now we're going to... Do we have a job from the mob that we need to go do? That I should probably really do. I think we have to go back to the greasy dude at Fish and Chips. Greasy Steve! Hey kid, good to see you. Have a first fry. They have fries here? I don't see them on the menu. I bring my own from home. I'll pass, thanks. What's the job? The boss is declare we need to send a message to Congressman Chutney. You familiar? Sure, a message is when information is conveyed from one person to another. I met with the congressman. Never met him. His son Chadley is a student here. Lives at one of the frat houses, Zeta Omega Omicron. I know the place, so we're gonna make young Chad sleep with the fishes. Whoa, I didn't sign up for Greasy Steve Patch to a sack of rotting fish. Oh, well, I didn't sign up for this either. Look, all you gotta do is get into the kid's room, the lead pipe cinch. I don't know what that means, but okay, I guess. Yeah, look, Zeta Omega Omicron. Great. Need to figure out. There's a brawl going on in there. This door leads to a bathroom, which is Chadley's room. Sting gets to Chad's room and dump the rotting fish onto his bed. After tonight's inevitable rager, he staggered back to his room and passed out without even noticing him. The perfect crime. Bada bing, bada boom. Go back to Greasy Steve. Gotta go back to Greasy Steve. Sure. I like buying books in this game. This book is full of all sorts of juicy diagrams of cannons and charts of cannon data and paragraphs which, though you haven't read them, you could safely assume are also about cannons. Let's read it. Cannon. +1 to ranged into weapon attacks. Cool. Steve. Oh, go kid. Got some good news for me. I don't remember what I did for his voice last time. Yeah, the kid's bed is full of fish. There's a lead pipe cinch, like you said. I still don't know what that means though. Nobody does though. What's making it such a good time to phrase? Anyway, nice job, kid. New Congressman Chutney will really know what he's dealing with. He sure will. More? Oh wow, that's a lot of gabagool. Alright. Now, let's go to Government Valley. Finale! Sinister enough for government work. The bench has been covered in spikes so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. What the fuck? Wander off into... I have a map. Oh gosh, okay. I guess we gotta go to the IRS central office? Find yourself in front of a forbidden building, the crumbling ruin of some government office. Its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Explore it. You poke around through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting in the fall of the reliable old structures we once depended on. Is this really the future? You sigh. A couple of minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to short-term windfall. Woo! Oh my gosh. This wheel must have gotten tired of being attached to a car. Or a magic tree. The tree is dead and cold, with cold, dead hands. Oh gosh. This bit of rubble will sad comfort it. I hope you're dismissed. Awesome. Hopefully next year's model will be right side up. Somebody's calling, but that's not a normal ring. Maybe it's an international call. Pick it up. Looks sad. Oh, she's not bothering anybody. This isn't the one. I don't want to talk to her. I understand. I'll burn the telephone number. Wait, what? What? Telephone is in use. Sure. The local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. You'd think they'd have plenty of funds for upkeep. Maybe that isn't how it works. Go in. You take a deep breath and settle your nerves. Clearly this is a trap. It's possible that you did underpay your taxes by 13E, but to get a notice about that now is too much of a coincidence. Terrence Poindexter is up to something, but if you don't step through the door, you'll never find out what. Folding, stapling... Paper shredder. Here by the grace of the prolific inventor, Abbot Augustus Lowe. A bewildering array of poems. Oh gosh, no, I don't need a form yet. Hi, I'm about this overdue tax notice. Nothing to do with me, sorry. Who do I need to talk to then? Someone else. Thanks. Can I help you, miss? I sure hope so. I got this notice in the mail about overdue taxes. Hold it up to the glass, please. Yes. You need to file this proper form with your payment. I was afraid of that. Blank forms are in the rack on the left side of the room. Which form do I need? Oh, it'll be clear from the serial number. Oh, great. A puzzle. A lot of forms. Different form. Different form. These incomprehensibly complicated text. Great. I'm sorry, we only stuck this form if it's folded, stapled, singed, and notarized. Okay. Why can I attack him? Fold my form. Start with the letter C. I'm only certified to fold forms that start with the letter K. The other folders are off today. Okay. Right. Staple. Start with the letter K. So I need a K form. But I suspect this will be a lot of back and forth. Let's see, KK. There it is, K. That checks out. Fold it for you. There you go. Folded. But I assume ends with the number 6. Okay. Starts with K, ends with an odd number. Starts with K, ends with odd. Fold. Staple. Okay, now, nope. Do I need you to sign this form? No, I'm a singer. No offense, but I bet they're really boring songs. No, I'm a singer. No, I'm a singer. I singe forms. Oh wait, no, I don't. Why is that necessary? Why is that anything necessary? It's what I do here. Singe my form. I can only do singe forms that end with it. What? That doesn't make sense. doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Fold. Form that ends with an odd number, but to singe it, you need it to... Is there something that ends with, like... Fold... Staple... End with an even number. How does that doesn't... Slice a bit off your form. Awesome! Okay, so that makes sense. That's how you do it. Singe my form. Alright. Notarize. Fee will be 1,000 meat. Sure. Fuck it. I just... Get me out of here. Hold up the form. Yes, this looks to be in order. It will be 13 meat plus an 11%. Sure, pay. Payment received. Skyla Hell Hunt, 16 meat. Now just take your form over there to the right through the giant hovering mouth. The what now? Oh, great. Navigation Maw of Shadow. It seems to want to swallow you. Let it. The demonic mouth spits you out in a sparsely decorated office, assuming bookshelves filled with identical letters count as decoration. The whole room is sterile and boring, and it reminds you of Terrence Poindexter, partly because of the sterile boringness, but also he's standing in it. It's finally time to deal with this jerk once and for all. Yes, it is. That is some... Terrence glares at you and adjusts his necktie haughtily. The necktie isn't pictured, but yes, of course he's wearing a necktie. Approach him. Ah, Skyla Hellhunt Heaven Sent. You've fallen into my trap right on schedule. You know, it was a trap from the beginning. You didn't have me fooled for a second. I don't know how that's relevant. I wanted you here, and here you are. Well, if you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you got another thing coming. I wasn't gonna ask you. I despise you. Fine, I despise you too. As expected. Fine. Fast talking for a sneak attack. Hold out your MPD hands, takes a few casual steps forward. Look, let's not be hasty. We aren't so different, you and me. Sure, we could settle this like thoughtful people. Then knife drops out of your sleeve and you hand and into your hand as you quickly stab at Poindexter's liver. But his liver isn't there. He stepped to the side before your attack even started. He smiles thinly at you. You slash at him, but his hand is already moving. He taps your wrist, deflecting the attack. Your knife stabs his wooden desk and sticks there. You may fancy yourself a shrewd operator, Heaven Sent, but I'm a master of calculation. To me, you are utterly predictable. He reaches into his inner pocket and pulls out his pistol. Snatch it. With a quick twist of your wrist, you snap the gun out of his hand and into yours. Grimly, you press it to his chest and pull the trigger. It clicks empty. A sharp sensation causes you to look down. His other hand holds the knife, just barely pricking the skin over your liver. His eyes glitter darkly. Utterly predictable. You leap backwards out of reach. He smiles again and twirls the knife between his fingers like a pen. There's one thing you can't predict, Poindexter. Jazz. Jazz improvisation. You think improv is unpredictable. Name a funny animal. Well, penguin. You thought for too long for it to be monkey. I was gonna say giraffe. Jazz is as predictable as anything else that consists of numbers, fool. Everything else consists of numbers. Ha! Number this. You let your mind go blank and feel the vibe of the fight. Then you hurl the empty pistol at his hand. Catches the gun and casually picks it back up and puts it in his jacket pocket. Put this in simple terms for you, Skyla Hellhunt Heaven Sent. You cannot touch me. You are an open ledger to me. And it's one I've already audited. I've calculated your every move down to the second decimal. Well, Poindexter, if it's regular jazz can't stop you, and improvisational jazz can't stop you, I'll have to invent a new type of jazz that can't predict. Impossible, there's no such thing. There is now. Completely random jazz. You pull a pair of dice out of your pocket, step forward, and slam them on the desk. What? Ridiculous. Roll the dice. Roll the 2, a 3, 2 and a 3 for a total of 5. You feint a jab at Poindexter's face and smash your fist into his solar plexus. He gasps loudly as the wind is knocked out of him. Roll again. 2 and 3 for a total of 5. You feint a jab into Poindexter's face and smash your fist into his solar plexus. He gasps loudly as the wind is knocked out of him. You think you can defeat me with a simple table of possible outcomes? I can predict every entry. His eyes turned completely blank. Tendrils of shadows dripped out from him as a vein throws on his temple. Your third attack will be your last. Roll again. Spooky armor. Roll 2 and a 3 for a total of 5. You ignore the dice. Poindexter dodges an attack that doesn't come, and you're waiting right there for him. You grab him by the collar. What? Jazz isn't the attacks you make, Poindexter. It's the attacks you don't make. You smash your forehead into the bridge of his nose with a loud crunch. Dark blood fountains into the air as he collapses backwards to the floor. You were right, you know. Oh, my third attack was my last. Get out of here. Leave this place, this country, and don't ever come back. You can predict what'll happen if you do. His eyes return to normal once again, defiant even in his defeat. I suppose so. I hope you're proud of yourself beating up an old man. My gosh, I need water. That was a lot. You started it and I finished it. Perhaps, would it need to be finished just yet? After all, you haven't seen my second form. Second form? That's right, I'd be more happy to show it to you. You would have to fight it, of course, in regular combat, no takebacks, but if you don't, you'll never see it, you'll never know. Fuck it, show me. Is he a dick? I mean, obviously. He's a worm. That's one heck of gross, second form gross. Assuming this is a two-way horrible shadow mall, I want to go back to the IRS stuff. Yeah, sure. Okay. Scary face. To debuff him immediately. Zax. Flute. He intends to fly around the place. I'm gonna piano crush muscle the core. Probably the next turn I should make him darken. And I'll reduce his moxie as well. Yep. Poindexter, you're nothing. I'm gonna knife you for 37 damage. You never stood a chance. You won, and you did it while getting a minimum of giant worm slime on you. You lost a perk Terrence's accounting. Oh, that's nice. Professor Adam tells you some boring facts about the foe you just defeated. Search the desk. There isn't any information on Uncle Murray in here. You can tell because it would be clearly labeled and filed under M. You do find important key filed under K-I-L, though. Key to the black hole. A little slab of weird metal chain to a souvenir keychain shaped like the black house. Each of these books contains all 0.24% of the municipal tax code. Yeah, let's go back through it. What to do here? Place out more form. Slice up the last bit of your form. Briefcase has been discarded among the rubble here. More meat. I guess it is to the house we must go. Howl splits the air and reverberates through your guts, the entire length of your guts. A massive black dog or something that was once a dog, or perhaps something that was never a dog, stalks out of an alley and opens its mouth to reveal your expo center knife shows worth of fangs. Fight it. Alright. I'm gonna... Whoa. Oh wait, that's everything. Shadow Man! Oh gosh. Professor Adams, no. Reduce all the moxie by 4. Ow! Gosh, that hurts. Your muscles. No, that'll still be lethal. Oh, I have more AP shit. No, Adams! Oh gosh. Oh, Kurt Ferguson, no! Stacks of bleeding poison there. Trying again. That's fine. The Black House gate. The gate is seriously locked. Unlock it. You slide the key as the lock and turn. Both the key and the lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecure. You're too late. Oh, what the fuck? What? Skyla Hellhunt? Uncle Murray! Are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me. I'm glad they didn't. Me too. We gotta stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right we do. Wait a minute. What's that? You got something behind your ear? Find me. Oh, jeez. Don't ever change, Murray. What the fuck happened to you? Well, Jessica told you I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? That's how I found you. Oh, we've been using the Detectatron to find more of them. To try and follow your trail. So Charles got the thing working finally. Sure would have saved me some trouble. Hey, Phil sold me a pen that could write obscenities. Turns out, with a little coaxing, you could also get to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. That caught me. While I was snooping around. They caught me while I was snooping around. Who's this president woman? I don't know much about her. Just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at the time. It's been one heck of an explosion, no kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller. Now I guess she's shadow president, whatever that is. What's she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting power, it can't be anything good to it. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into a machine in here at the Black House. We should destroy those? Yep, ideally before the machine does whatever it's meant to be doing. Destroy 3 things, good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. Where are they? Somewhere in the government valley. Past that, I'm not sure. Yes, that was all my questions. Well, all the immediately relevant ones. We better get going. Now, let's go. Uncle Murray is worried. Let's see. Can't figure this thing out without sabotaging it. You aren't getting in there unless you discover the secret phasing for solid steel, which I'm pretty sure you haven't. Alright. So, we now have to explore this place, I guess, to try and figure out where the hell to go. If I was gonna put a crazy pylon, I'd put it at the DMV. You hear hooting and yelling nearby. Hey, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're gonna learn not to investigate that kind of stuff now. It turns out to be a small band of roving and/or raving maniacs. Seem like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting very well to it. I guess I'm just assuming scream all your teeth out might just be a little fun thing they're into, a hobby. Look at this awful thing. Maybe a forced nap will settle them down a bit. Government cheese. Increase their spooky armor. Rebellious medallion, mysticality, magic weapon text. Cute Betsy, the maniacal doll. Finally, a knife-wielding maniac on your side. Wait, we get a familiar at this point? Wait, but that's too tempting. Oh, stats aren't good enough, really. But I do kind of want cute Betsy. I know we've been with Turt for so long. Hydra has multiple things wrong with it. Yep. Pick up the phone. Good, she's up. Do you like to play with matches, caller? Sure, we all do. This is not the one. I understand I will burn. No, I want this telephone. Then I will get it for you. Hey, wait. The fuck? It won't budge. It's probably just, well, as well, you don't have a car. It's not DMV. Army recruitment. Talk to a rock, as per usual. Rock doesn't belong here, chat with it. Rock doesn't belong anywhere. Soda machine has knocked itself over in active conscientious objection. See if there's any soda left. Modern Army soda. Strange ring again. Hello? For you. That isn't her. I'm there, or in her house now. I'm there with her. This is not her. I'll burn the telephone then. Where are you? Dang it. Won't budge. It's probably just well you've noticed it here. You're just rejoining the military. Really selling it. Okay. Bus stop. I know we've been there, but... Oh jeez, the pollution in this place is doing a number on me. How are you holding up, Professor? Right as rain! The air here is quite bracing. Maybe you're just more used to breathing in weird smoke than I am. Yes, it gives the lungs something to work against. Regular exercise is important to the lungs as to the rest of the body, you know. Great. Telephony facility. Adams makes It appears under the circumstances some more powerful potion and elixir may be called for. Here. Awesome. Thanks. Careful not to mix those last two with each other. Will they explode? No, but it render ineffectual and makes it smell akin to the insides of a dead horse. Oh, great. I think this is one of the obelisks. Ordinary phone. This is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray. Never saw the diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think that's perfectly safe assumption. I just have to straight. And the other two, yes. And the other two, but yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the person's machine. Presumably unseal the block house. Easier said than done, though. That thing's made of pure umbertonium alloy. Pure what now? Shadow metal. Gotcha, what can we do? Scary thing is, it's still just a machine. If there's one thing I've learned that Charles Wallace wished as I hadn't, it's that every machine could be broken somehow. Now get along with the uncursing machine. If it was up to me, we'd still be doing it the old way, on a stone altar at a conjunction of ley line. The uncursor is much faster, though, I admit. Anyway, point is, there has to be some way to disable this. If we can't come up with anything else, we could just fight it. Okay, I'll think of something. Crunch it. If you're out of ideas, you can try punching it. Adams, any idea? I'd like to ask, is this a device a representative of modern technology? It's quite unusual in its design. You know, this is definitely a weird, bizarre thing by today's standards. Just checking. Perhaps we should focus on the matters at hand. Try repeatedly punching it, are you sure? Fight it? It has defense protocols. In case it seems someone shadow to do so. Punch it. Yes. Ow. It hurts as hell, but against all, it seemed to have done some damage to the pillar. Finish the job. Great! Instead of like an actual fight, just slapping the shit out of it. The twisted pylon has been destroyed. 1 down, 2 to go. At least now we know what we're dealing with. Right. Let's go to the federal prison. Woman doesn't know how to park. The prisoner must have discarded their hat here when they were released. Prison hat. Ooh. Calling in. What will you do on a rainy day? When your house is on fire, how will you get out? When you are on the train, who will save you? In all cases, I would simply panic. This isn't her. I understand. You want the telephone to surely burn it. Give it to me. Hang up. Go inside the prison. Small wonder they kicked this guy out of the cell blocks. Hi, I'm SkylaWuzHere. Where? Oh, I'm Crimsley. Jim Crimsley. Nice it sounds. Thanks, take a lot of practice to go to her honk Monica. Cause I got all, of course I got all the time. Any chance you're going to park with that honky horn? And go back to playing just for Monica? I'll swap to you for a cracker. Just a cracker, are you that hungry? Oh, you're new. It ain't got my job to show fish ropes. Go ask Teatley in A1. Shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. Oh gosh. Alright. And hell, I am Moppy. Weird coincidence that your parents named me that. Nickname, people call me that because I mop floors. Shoot. Oh, I assumed it was going to be a comedic reversal. Well, should I have a nickname? Suggest one. Sure, hit me. Breadsticks? Nah, try again. Mad Train? Try again. Bunchley? No. Fat Peepers? Parsley. Tingle? Pokey. Buttercup? Yeah, sure. Welcome to the family, Buttercup. I'll never regret this. Didn't you ever need information, Buttercup? Just ask me, I overhear kind of thing. Okay. Oh, jeez. I feel like this is a whole thing. Guy basically looks like a doctor. Doorpad has a big complicated looking keypad lock in there. Cell just has bones in it. They must have committed a bone crime. I guess that would probably be a weapon, but I don't think there's a pillar there, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. Great. Oh, yep, there it is. Ordinary phone booth. Alright. One of those pay telescopes. Better look at any of the scenery around here as if no value at all. Alright. Punching the last pillar worked, but now your knuckles are broken. Rather than bang your head against the problem metaphorically, you've tried more literal and physical way. Okay, I'm gonna have a look around to see if we can figure out the telephone thing. Both the tragedy and opportunity collects awkward. Help. Okay. You want to join in this extremely violent dance? Not right now. Burning bush. Great. What was that? Calling again. What's bothering you? What? Having to make all these telephone calls. Oh, listen, it's her. Say nothing. She looks sad. She's not bothering anyone. Let's burn her and see what she does. Wait, no. Ow! Let's go! Go! Stab! Commit violence! Scarecrow face. Flute. Sax. Orchestra strike. Orchestra strike. Clink. Awesome. I'm just not gonna address like the fact that it's like a ghost, a tentacle monster, a squid, and a shadow thing on stage there. Ball theater. Column is covered with cold bugs. Frosty Flakes. You are out of questions. We'll make a guess now. I don't have any more questions or guesses. Can I guess? It is me. I'm your dream date. What? I've been your dream date this whole time. If I hang up, will you find me? I know where you are. Congratulations, I think. Silence, the line is dead. Maybe that's for the best. You've heard too much. Spooky armor. Ask not for whom the phone rings. Okay, so that didn't help me. Yeah, sure. Let's bust some moves. Let's bust down. Gaze upon the scarecrow face. Flute. Sax. Orchestra strike. And orchestra strike. And let's take out the one with the muscles. And then you're gonna die from bleed, so I'll poison you. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh wait, no, that one. Oh my gosh. Betsy. I think Betsy is considerably more useful than ballet slippers. Awesome. Oh hey, you the Nutcracker. Takes enemies and reduces their stats. Smoldering tutu, physicality and hot armor. Horrifying little Crimbo buddy. I love that it's taking this long for the game to give me freaking companions. So, Roof, Moxie, physical armor, Maxi. Yeah, it's just stuff to grind. Yep, more of these guys. I think Betsy's probably better for just, like, adding poison so we kill people quicker. I'm gonna not bother with heals, and I'm just gonna, like, deal damage to people. Probably have been smarter about that. That's the class, so that one dies. And Betsy does damage, and then Axe shoots. The Swan Cake. Ordinary phone booth. Take them aside so we swipe the steps. Great. Really shame they shut down the Federal Bureau of Defenestration. Do the headbanging thing. Yes. Full body concussion. Great. Finish the job. So I can basically, like, debuff my stats instead of killing them. I think my stats are fine enough. Also find the last one, yep. I think I'm gonna analyze the stats. Awesome. So probably concussion tells you it would be a good idea to destroy it by eating it, yes. And that gives me -1 loss. Applying each of the remaining bites is going to hurt even more than the previous one. Nom. Alright, that's the last one. Come on, we gotta get back to the Black House and put a stop to whatever the president's plan is. Which might be worse, world domination or world destruction, or maybe both, honestly. With as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge. Alright, I think... Let's go back to the Black House. I think that is where I'm gonna end today. And next time we will beat the game. I don't know how much is left, but I think I'm not, well, personally, I'm not ready to finish this yet. I want to go do one more episode of this. I hopefully next week we will be beating this game. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, or stream, or whatever. Bye now.